listen up. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get gritty, and I need you to focus. I need you to focus. Okay. Thank you. Let's begin. Now that you're focused, this is my video, my very short video, about why wrestling is great. It is so great, and you need to try it. Like, right now. Despite what it's done to me, you know, it has its lows and highs. It's amazing, and you need to try it stat. Yeah, a ton of pros have fallen into my lap that I have only now realized are that important to me because I don't have the sport right now. I'm currently doing some biking in my spare time. No, I have to bike to get rid of this concussion, stationary bike. And so I'm not wrestling, and I see how important the sport was to me, and I want to make a video and tell everybody why that is. You know, what am I missing out on right now that maybe some people are, and not because of injury related reasons, but because they have not given it a shot. So without further ado, now that you're focused, let's get it. Okay, number one on the list, wrestling brings you a centered focus, okay? I'm like filming this video in a wrestling stance because I didn't put this back. So, centered focus, right? What do I mean by that? You're more focused, you're more present, all right? It is such an intense sport, and once you're really in that culture, once you're part of it, you get hyper focused, right? If you're within that culture of wrestling and you're, you know, it's intense, right? People are putting pressure on you, your coach, whatever, your teammates. It's competitive, and it forces you. You're gonna want to go to sleep early. You're gonna want to get your homework done to stay within everything that you've got to, you know, maintain with schoolwork or work if you're working. And this is especially for like students who maybe haven't found their structure or who are having trouble with structure. I definitely was before I joined wrestling. It has helped so much, and it forced me to really just get serious in a fun way. That's goal and mission oriented, and I love that shit. I love it. It's amazing in the way where you stay away from nonsense because you just want to wrestle. You're just thinking about wrestling. You're thinking about how you could get better. You're thinking about what moves you want to do next time, what went wrong the past time. At least this is my experience. Keeps you away from worrying about worries, right? From overthinking, sometimes maybe getting a bit anxious too. Like, it'll keep you away from that stuff for the most part because you're focused on your mission. You don't have time for, you know, worries about whatever. How are you going to slam this guy in the turn? I mean, I guess that might be your only worry, is how you're going to slam somebody or get slammed, right? Yeah. The worries get cooler and more productive if you join. And I've just found that life is much happier with a purpose, right? Like, you have something that you're looking forward to every single day. It's kind of like a high that you just have. Maybe not all the time, obviously, but it's going to be quite a big difference. And I think a lot of people don't realize that or don't even know. Purpose is super important. I definitely want to make a video about that on its own. When you're driven by purpose, when you have that in your mind, or if you've just come up off a loss, or you're looking forward to a tournament that's going to be great, purpose is definitely, and some people don't even have it. Some people don't give a shit, right? That's okay, you know? Everyone has their own life, everyone has their own, you know, priorities, but when you've got a purpose and you have been around this goal-oriented, competition or no competition, when you just want to get better and you just want to keep working at something that is challenging and that has this great social aspect to it, it's amazing. This one is for a lot of dudes that, you know, are acting like dudes and have huge egos. It'll also teach you to humble the fuck down. That's definitely a big one, but I don't know if I'm there yet. This one it's gonna teach you how to whoop ass, right? It'll teach you how to kick the shit out of people. It'll teach you how to knock them on their fucking ass and send them crying to all their family or none of their family if their family's dead, right? And for people who say boxing this, boxing that, I feel like it's quite ignored, right? I feel like most people, at least the most people that I've spoken to, they kind of see it as this, maybe just a high school sport. I've only spoken to people that were kind of in high school about this too, though, so that's probably why. But they don't see wrestling at its full intensity. They don't see it at its full capacity, really. It is tough. It is a hard sport, and it'll make you hard at, it'll make you rock solid, okay? You will get hard. You will learn how to beat people's fucking ass. You will be able to kick ass. Probably in a street fight. There's some moves that you probably shouldn't do, but generally, if you know how to grapple, I think you'll be okay. Like, grappling is I would say, the top thing. I'd say wrestling and judo. Muay Thai is in there too. It has clinching, and the elbows and knees are devastating. So those sweeps are super great if we're talking street fights. Just grappling in general is really up there. I would say those two, and then Muay Thai. Those are just the top. Right, I'll argue in the comments, I'll argue in another video, I'll make a whole other video about why wrestling is the best sport, or just grappling in general, because I'd say it's between wrestling and judo, and as a wrestler, maybe I can't say that. I feel judo's really fucking awesome, maybe because I don't do judo, and I've only seen judo, and I've wrestled people that know judo, and I've got my ass beat. It's gone both ways, but it's cool. It's really cool, the way that you manipulate other people with their own force. It's the fucking coolest thing ever. And maybe because it's more stand-up and they have submissions too, it might help more. But grappling in general, you have control of another person. It's yours. The fight is yours, okay? Not only that, but the intensity of wrestling, the cardio that it forces upon you, right? The amount of focus and the amount of variables, you're just going to have a much easier time than somebody that's just doing boxing, for example, or especially have no experience, right? Ugh. If they have no experience, it's gonna be horrible. It's like fighting a baby. And even if they're heavier than you, right? I'm not trying to give out advice, okay? Avoid fights. That's my next point, actually. It's avoid fights because they suck and they don't end well. Nobody wins for the most part. Okay? For the most part, nobody wins. And I'm gonna get onto that in the next. But point is, it'll teach you how to whoop ass. It'll teach you how to defend yourself and protect, people around you, assuming there's nobody that has a gun or a knife. And this is a whole other separate video topic entirely. Street fights. Would you fight? Whatever the situation. I have a million situations I'd love to talk about. But point being is it'll give you a great base of how to kick ass and how to defend an ass kicking. Yeah, I just feel like wrestling is underrated. People outside of its ecosystem tend not to see how strong it can be, or how much of a winning factor it could be in a fight. The 4'8" dwarf, no one's expecting him to slam you through fucking 4 layers of the earth, sub 4 level Terra, whatever, into the nether with the zombie pigmen. And I say pigmen because I'm still living in the past there, right? I actually have a Minecraft poster right over here. Yeah, cool. Okay. Pigmen. They're the OGs. Everybody knows them. I guess it puts them at an advantage. It'll teach you why not to fight. Why you shouldn't get into a fight. That shit hurts, right? People are so damn capable of violence. It's not a real gun, by the way. You can tell because the magazine is like this thin. But you never know what could happen on the street. It's hidden in there, and you're grappling them, and then it slips out, and then you kill them instead. No. You see, when you're sparring your own teammates, especially the people that are older than you and your coaches, you'll see the violence that it's capable of. Also, when you get into wrestling, when you watch wrestling videos online, when you just get into that ecosystem online and you're exposed to all that other stuff, all of those other videos, you're gonna see, you're gonna be able to see, oh, grappling's there, this, that. Wow, this guy got slammed into concrete because of wrestling. Once you become a fighter, when you start wrestling too, you're gonna see, yes, you can have the upper hand, but really it could be a bit unpredictable. It can suck. And if you just lose your balance, you slip on something, it could be finished. And then if someone else, and then you see, okay, I don't want to get into a fight with this guy because he might know grappling. And then if I slip up, maybe I'm better at him in wrestling, but if I slip up and he has the upper hand on me, it's done, right? Soccer kick to the head, and now you're a vegetable for life. You're in a wheelchair, and no more wrestling, no more purpose. Sorry, unless you want to become like a chess player or something, video game streamer. Also, when you start to wrestle too, if you're doing it competitively, you don't really need to catch fades because you're already getting to, right? You have them. You're sparring it'll get that out of you, which I found makes me more calm in general because you're just too tired to be, a douchebag or to just, to have energy to be an asshole to anybody, right? Because oh, wow. Thank you. You're too tired, right? You just got off of practice, you're just fighting 4 guys in a row, fresh dudes. You're too tired to be aggressive, you're too tired to be a jackass. And it helps you avoid fights, it helps you... There was a fucking point, dude. There was a point, and then this thing just wanted to... Mostly, it's going to be humble people that know how to fight that are going to be saying no to fights, and that's great. It's only the dumbasses that fight, which is cool. Don't always assume that, though, because you never know. Some BJJ black belt judo master might come around the corner and fuck your nuts up. I've only fought untrained people to my knowledge, like streetwise. I could talk about that too. I feel like that'd be kind of interesting. Next one. It's not a team sport, but you suffer with your team, and it really gets you close to them. And if you switch clubs, it sucks. Really, it really sucks because you miss everybody, and they become your brothers and sisters. In a way, maybe it's not outright said, but you're wrestling each other. You kind of know each other. Maybe you'll go on trips for tournaments together, and that's fucking awesome. It's all misty. It's glowing. Why is it glowing?
LEDs.
In the...
Reed, jump in.
That's so cool.
Take a dip.
Wow,
It
colors.
would be hilarious if you dropped your phones.
No.
I think. I'm dead ass surviving if I fall into it.
Whoa. Look at this guy filming. And it'll bring you close to people. That social aspect is fun. And you're constantly competitive, and you're challenging your buddies. It's a challenge, it's a fight. Man, I've had my best sparring partner, not my best in terms of like the best wrestler I've sparred, but like my best sparring partner, we would go at it, fucking counting points back and forth, and other wrestlers agree and know what this is like. And it's the coolest thing ever because you're pretty evenly matched, and just each score has so much value in it, even though you're just trading back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But like, man, it's such a good feeling. Evenly matched. And then some days you'll get on top, some days they'll be on top, and you just want to get better, and you just have this fight, and it's amazing. And then you hug it out at the end of the day, and you're like, damn, that was a good practice. Fucking 3 hours flew by thanks to you. And it is amazing. So that is a feeling that you might not get if you don't join wrestling, right? If you don't try it, how will you know? You won't know. It's a fair sport. My only complaint are the refs. The refs can really suck. Okay, don't even get me started on those guys. They can suck. They can be blind. They could have no head. Otherwise, you should fucking do wrestling. So, figure out if this purpose is yours to behold. You have all the information now. Sign the contract. Get up in there. Get that medal. Get it. It's not going anywhere. Unless you get it, then it will go somewhere. It will not go on your neck. Get out there. Okay, give it a shot. Don't refuse something special for yourself, right? Don't refuse something that just might change your life. Get you out of that musty chair. My chair's not musty, actually. It's just a new chair. My old one maybe was. Give it a shot. You will get used to the singlets, or you will wear something else.